I want to make a video fast, I make a video fast. Literally about 10 minutes ago, the world saw, at E3 2016, the premiere demo for Pokemon Sun and Moon. As I uploaded my most recent first part of Pokemon Showdown, I mentioned that I want to get more Pokemon coverage on this channel. And I use the word coverage very loosely, okay? So without wasting any more time, because I'm sure a lot of people seeing this are going to be people who aren't familiar with the channel, let's go right into this. There's already a million other people covering every second of fucking stuff that comes out, and they're probably doing the same thing I'm doing right now. I'm just trying to beat them because I'm faster. So let's get right into it. So the biggest thing most people are probably concerned with was there new Pokemon shown? And yes, there was two. And as a matter of fact, it was implied that they both have evolutions. I believe one, Yungoose, they're both on screen right now, has one or two. And the bird has 3 stages of evolution. The bird is Peepee-Peck, something like that. So one of the notable things, I don't even know if it's notable, because what they tried to do in the presentation is the similar thing that they tried to do in the last generation of games, in Generation 6, right? It seems like they're streamlining the visual aspects of the game to help. I don't want to just say younger people, but I mean, you know, younger people, because they have all the new regions of people being able to translate and now purchase Pokemon games, right? These are important things to note because they could denote. There's a very, if you notice in the video I'm showing you, when you first battle your rival, or at least one of your rivals, I guess, there is it's a very ritualistic setting. You're in like this very, very like tiki ritual wooden fucking platform thing, right? So it's obvious that they're going for kind of like the Johto region did. There is already an underlying, I shouldn't even say underlying, it's not very subtle, tones of tradition and ritual and legend and myth and such and so forth. And I think this kind of further reflects the very abstract speculation that people have that Sun and Moon are the progressive partner games to X and Y. That is to say, they are the gold and silver to X and Y's red and blue. And this is observable in a lot of things that you can subjectively quantify, right? For example, red and blue colors are reflected in X and Y's color scheme. There's many earlier Pokemon in X and Y, although many people chalk that up to Nintendo's laziness. See, Pokemon, it's kind of a dramatic fucking franchise, you know? You can't make a statement one way or the other, because there's people who hate everything and like everything else. But the point is that between seeing older Pokemon, I believe there was it a Pidgey, Caterpie, and there's one other one I'm not thinking of, but I'll have it on the screen, right? Where this basically confirms to us that this is another Pokedex for the region that essentially has elements of all the other games mixed in. So far it's only first gen, but oh no, it was Ladybug, that's what it was, Ladybug. One note is that Ladybug still only has 1 slot in its Pokedex entry, so Mega Ladybug confirmed, guys. I mean, obviously, right? I mean, come on, the thing fucking sucks balls, and that's coming from me, and I use Seviper. But I've gotten off topic, so 2 more quick things to cover, and that's about it for this video. I have to go edit other ones, right? So, there was a hint dropped by the translators conducting the interview that when they noticed that the Pokemon were in the back of the Pokemon in the battles, which, by the way, the NPCs now have fully rendered models, which is kind of amazing. They mentioned offhandedly that there's an implied connection, like you're always present with your Pokemon. So, you know, going off of X and Y's themes when they introduced Mega Evolution, there is kind of more of that vibe of you know, bond between the Pokemon and the trainer. However, as many people have speculated with the diamond wristbands that the characters wear, this could be a possible hint towards either synchro or fusion or whatever the hell they would call it, evolution, and let's hope it isn't. As a matter of fact, and I didn't get the audio for this, I wish I could have, but there was a portion of the stream where the interviewer asked Masuda if what the wristbands were about, and they just laughed and they said, "Not today, boys, not today." So there's something with that. I mean, my guess, and I could be wrong, I have no fucking idea, is that it's connected to the legendaries because it reflects the color schemes of them respectively. I don't know what it could do. Maybe it's just a new form. I don't know why it would be a thing that you wear throughout the game. I don't know. Again, it seems like they are trying to do new things with this, which is both terrifying and I don't know, enthralling. So there was enough room in X and Y to fit the Mega Evolution button on the screen with 4 moves, right? Now this, unfortunately, to me, seems like a sign that they're going to add another type of evolution or some new mechanic, because moving the buttons to the side, I mean, obviously they're just trying to go for a new aesthetic thing, I get it, like, they're trying to be fresh and new, it's the 7th gen, they're on the same system, so they have to make a conceited effort, I guess, to distinguish the games from the past games, along with any other, directorial changes they're trying to make to the game, right? So, with the buttons being on the side, laid out vertically, the attacks, I mean, it seems like there's room for at least 1 or 2 options, and that could correlate to the new Battle Royale mode, which is a 1v1v1v1. A 4-player at the same time. That's a novelty, don't get me wrong, but I'm gonna do that shit, it'll be funny as hell, and that's about it for this round of news. I'm not going to be covering every single piece of news if you're new watching this channel, or if you watched me in the past. Primarily, I have way other stuff to work on, but I am hyped as fuck for Pokemon Sun and Moon. I'm playing Alpha Sapphire right now, so eventually I do want to get a 3DS capture card. This is a quick bit of advertisement. This is going to be the first 3DS captured game that I will play for the channel. I would like to cover news and do speculations and little theories here and there, but this is not one of those Pokemon exclusive channels, because those are what's the word, polarizing. Anyway, thanks for sticking around and watching my recap of all the info, and hopefully we'll learn a little bit more soon. I'm waiting for some of the more observant people to make their own videos, and hopefully just fucking everything I could have talked about they'll have covered, so